586, welcome to week one of educational technology. I'm excited to get going with you, so let's jump right in. I like to start every week off with a quote. So for this week, it's from the book's Lemony Snicket. If we wait until we're ready, we'll be waiting for the rest of our lives. I love this quote because it really points to the fact that sometimes the best thing we can do is to do anything or to do something and then figure it out as we're going. And I know as teachers and educators, we have to do that all the time, sometimes too much. And I know many of you probably started this program feeling that very same thing. But I think when we embrace it, we're stronger. So for this first week, we're going to introduce the course a little bit. We'll start exploring some different tools to integrate creativity into our teaching and learning. We'll learn a little bit more about each other as well as what sparks creativity in the learning process. Your first assignment is to use one of those tools to creatively introduce yourself. The one thing I want to point out is this first assignment is due on Thursday, not Sunday. Our content for the week, we have no articles. We have 2 videos, which I'll go over in a minute. So your assignments for the week are 2 discussion questions, your What About Me project, which once again is due Thursday. And as always, all my projects have their own specific video that goes into much, much more detail about that. So if you need to stop it, rewind it, move back, you can do that. And the videos are usually about 5 or 6 minutes long. But I'll talk a little bit about the project in the announcement as well. And then looking ahead, next week there are 4 articles, 1 video. You're going to do some exploration of tools. There's 2 discussion questions, and you do your second assignment, which is creating a website. So let's pop through in a little more detail. Once again, that was just the overview. So the 2 videos, just so you know, this first one's about 6.5 minutes long. And Ramsey's great. He's actually another professor here at Concordia University. It's a great TED Talk about what does spark learning. How do you spark learning with students? And so about 6.5 minute video there. And this next one is why is it important to take technology and integrate it into learning? Because sometimes there's that push pull of technology isn't the standard, it's just the tool. And that's about 8.5 minute video. So plan accordingly on your time there. They're going to pop through and explore some tools. Prezi, a lot of people have used. Edubunchi, Adobe Spark is a great tool. Animoto, Google Slides, and there's lots of links here to pop through it. One that I talk about in a lot of the projects that I want to bring to your attention is Canva. If you have not used Canva, any teacher, you get a premium account for free. They give you all the premium features, and it's unbelievably powerful for presentations, videos, newsletters, print charts, you name it. You can create a brand and then just apply that to whatever you're working on. You can export it as videos, as PDFs. You can embed it on a website. So it's a really, really powerful tool. If you've never used it, I highly encourage you to take a look at it. And if you have questions about it or struggling with something, reach out to me. I've been using it for the last couple of years, but it's a great, great tool as well. So I'll go over discussion board questions last because they're kind of built off of this first assignment, which once again, I'm just going to brush over here in this announcement video because you can watch the video, the What's New About Me video right there. But essentially, you're going to make some sort of screencast or video introducing yourself. So you can go through the rubric and you can look through, but the main rules are anybody should be able to have access to it. No PowerPoint, and try a new rule. Those are the big rules, or try a new tool. Those are the big rules of it. And once again, this is submitted on Thursday, not on Sunday. And the reason being is because it is going to go into this discussion board. So once again, I know I'm reiterating a lot, but there's a 4-minute video here that goes into detail every piece of the project. Make sure you watch that. Because it goes in way more detail. So discussion question 2 is after watching the 3 rules to spark learning, what resonated with you and how can you take that and then spark learning in your own classroom utilizing technology specifically? Obviously, we want to spark creativity and learning no matter what, but this is in the aspect of using technology. Discussion board post 1 is taking the What About Me presentation and video that, remember, anybody needs to be able to access it with a link, or on the website you're going to be building. But at first, it just needs to be a link that you post. So if you can use YouTube or Vimeo or a lot of screencasting like Screencastify and WeVideo and Canva, you can get a link that's open to anyone as well. And see what you have been up to and possibly learn about new technology tools that they can use in the future. You're going to post it on a discussion board, and you need to comment to 2 other peers' videos. So you need to watch the videos, learn a little bit about them, and do your response just like a typical discussion board. So that is your items for the week. I hope week 1 jumps off into just a great week of learning and conversation. And once again, looking ahead, a little more content. And next week's assignment is getting into creating a website that you'll use kind of like a portfolio throughout this class. As always, if you have questions or comments, please reach out to me, either text, call, or email.